11.2 is a mistake. 11.2 says how many unique 3-digit codes can be formed using the above digits. If digits may be repeated, the code is greater than 400 but less than 600, and the code is divisible by 5. So again, it's good to have a little mask of the options and where you'll be placing them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, here we have a 3-digit code, so we have only 3 options, and we may repeat the digits. Out of the total digits we have 7 total digits, and that is 7. The digits that we had were, let's take a look, 3 to 9. So we had 3 to 9. Then now we have certain restrictions. They say the code is greater than 400 but less than 600. So what controls the hundredth of a number? That would be the first number over here. So the first position here. And that will be, or you can think about it as the first or the third coming from the units, like that. So here it means our only options are either having 4 or 5. We cannot have 6, because if we have 6, then the only numbers we can have over here would be 3 and 3. That would be the smallest value we can have, and they said digits may be repeated, so the smallest number we can have is 633, and that is already greater than 600. So that is why we can only have 4 and 5 over here on the first position. Then the second position can be any value, because it doesn't necessarily have restrictions, because the last restriction says the code has to be divisible by 5. If we list down the numbers 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, how many numbers are divisible by 5 over here? That would only be 5. So here we can only have 5. If the value that we create has to be divisible by 5, then the units, which is the last value we place here, should only be a 5. If we place anything else here, like an 8, then this is not divisible. This number won't be divisible by 5. So the only option here is 5. Then here in the middle, as I said earlier, this can be any ranging from 3 to 9. Doesn't really matter. For example, a random number would be 575. This is divisible by 5. Or we could have 485. You see, as long as we're ending on a 5, then it's fine. So now we need to see how many numbers we could generate from this, how many unique codes, and that would be 2 options for this, 7 options for that, and 1 option for that. So we could only generate 14 codes that satisfy these 2 conditions, or these 3 conditions.